Hi everyone, thank you very much for clicking this video. And my name is Turna and I am doing this video and talking about what I want to pan this year, or this actually quarter, so to say. I fell down the rabbit hole, I started to watch empties videos as well as pan those eyeshadow videos back and forth, left and right and so on, and I got inspired because my collection is rather big, so I thought, okay, let me try to use up the older stuff actually that I have in my collection. If you hear this one now, this is my cat actually playing. I call her sometimes daughter of Satan, and she's playing now below the table. I apologize for that one. And I wanted to, let you know what I will be using this quarter. Let me start with this one. This is a Oribe roll-on perfume. I got it in a beautilish, lucky bag actually. So I'm trying to use it up. If I hold it like this, you will see I marked it here with a nail polish. I used up this much already, and I'm still doing it. It has a kind of very generic lemony, scent to it. So I think I had this perfume before, but I don't know if the general recipe is, available to everybody who can buy it or not. So let's see. And I tried to weigh it actually. So it was 32.89 grams when I started with it. So what else do I have? I have here one of my favorite lipsticks, MAC Mare. It's a matte lipstick actually, and as you can see, there's a little bit left, tiny little bit left, so I'm going to use it up, and there's also still at the bottom things left, so I will try to scrape it out. And in conjunction with it, I use actually, if I don't want to have a matte lipstick or matte lips, I use actually this Makeup Revolution lip gloss, also very old in my collection, and I thought, okay, let's try to use it up as well. So the MAC lipstick was 19.65 grams, and the Makeup Revolution, let me see where it was here, Makeup Revolution gloss was 13.69 grams when I had it, so, and when I started with it. So what else? I am also having this foundation. Actually, it's in the ordinary foundation bottle, but this is not the original foundation anymore, because I have a tendency, once I see something is, just left a tiny bit, I try to fill it up in a different container and so on. But I want to, kind of discipline myself and say, you know what, I will not fill it up, I will try to use it up to the end, and then I will repurpose this bottle and put another foundation in, but then this time I will keep track of which foundation I put in. So, and I started with this one with 13.17 grams. So, and before I apply my foundation, actually I use two concealer correcting sticks. They are both from Aldi. They are from the brand Lacura. The green one for the red spots on my chin here, because once I have my lady days every month, I always get pimples here and dark spots here as well. And this one for my under eyes, just to lighten it up. So I just use both of these. The green one I started actually with, let's see, with 16.52 grams, and the concealer, the green one with, the pink one, sorry, with 16.6 grams, so to say. So I'm using those two. And for concealer, actual concealer, actually I'm using this one, MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NW20. It's kind of light for me, but still I can make it work. I apply it first, and then I apply also my foundation over the top of it, so it's not, the contrast is not that stark, and it still looks like I have, lighter under eye area. And I have it also very, very long for a long time in my collection, so I want to get rid of it. So, and I started with this one, was 17.92 grams, so I want to get rid of it. I have already, a backup for it, and I have also other concealers that I want to try out and use actually. So therefore, once I finish this one, I also use it as not only under my eyes, but also as a kind of eye base primer. So it's very, very liquidy, and also the bottle actually, it's not very nice because it squirts too much out of it. So it means actually you can use it up for 3-4 eyes in a pair of eyes actually, because it's so much. As well as, what else do I use? When I finish my foundation, the application of my foundation, I actually use the MAC bronzer. This is one of the oldest ones that I have also in my collection. And this one I started with 53.83 grams. So I want to get rid of that one as well because it's old. I think it's already 2012 I bought it. So imagine, it's very old, but it still works. So I want to get rid of that one. And what else do I have? Of course, I have a primer. I forgot about that one. So this is actually a discontinued one, so I will show it to you. This is from NYX, the Photo Loving Primer, Anti-Redness. But the thing is, actually, it's a regular primer. They just put a little bit of green pigment into it, but it doesn't, you know, work the same way as, for example, the concealer stick. You know, it doesn't work that the same way because I don't see a difference actually, you know, and this one covers better the area that I want to cover as this one, you know, so I want to get rid of it because it's discontinued, and I try to use it up. This one I started with 39.47 grams, so you know, it's always including the packaging because I cannot separate the product and the packaging and say, okay, this is the exact amount that I have still left in it. So this is the one. And after I applied my foundation, what do? I have 2 eye products, you know, they are actually on their last step, so to say, you know. This is from the Body Shop. It's called Eye Definer, actually. It's in granite, if I'm not mistaken. It's a crayon or carbon. Yeah, it's called carbon something. I cannot even see it anymore. I want to use it up, you know. I cannot even, you know, sharpen it anymore so nicely. So I think I will then replace it sooner with the MAC Feline, you know, eye stick here, casual or eyeliner. So this one is also very good. I want to replace it with this one. And this is from Rimmel. Actually, it's a cream eyeshadow stick. It's called Bluffing, 01 Bluffing, and this one was actually, or belonged to the Kate Moss collection, but then, you know, they discontinued some shades of that eyeshadow stick, and now they have only, you know, these ones and some other shades left in the collection, so I can repurchase it if I wanted to. And this is really nice. I have it on my eyes now. I don't know if you can see it. Next time I will try to wear contact lenses, and then try to zoom in so you can see my eyes as well. So I'm trying to use those up. And also cream blush. I want to get rid of some cream blushes in my collection because I think, you know, they are kind of getting old, as well as, you know, they don't have the long usage time as powder products, for example. So this is a Rimmel London Royal Blush in Coral Queen. So, and I try to scrape it up a little bit so you can see, you know, at the right side or left side actually, from, you know, you can see I pushed the product with the spatula to the side, so because I always, you know, dip the brush anyway in the middle, but I wanted to see how much did I use it up and so on, and then, you know, see more and more of my usage. So this one was 16.88 grams when I started it. So I started my project panning, so to say, on the 1st of April, because after I fell into that rabbit hole, I was like, okay, let me start as well. So, you know, so I started at the 2nd quarter, so to say, of the year, and I want to continue with that one. So this is the one that I want to use up, as well as mascara. You know, this one here, everybody has it, Maybelline Lash Sensational. I like it actually, but it's too liquidy for me right now. It has not dried up yet, and I have it already over 4, 5, 6 months already. Usually you should throw it away after 3 months, but I took out the stopper and there's still so much product left, and it doesn't smell bad. So you can see sometimes, or actually notice, if a mascara is bad, it starts to smell really pungent. So, you know, then you can throw it away right away. I think I wouldn't, you know, put it on my eyes again, but this one still smells good, and it's still too wet for me. So once I apply it, if I'm not too careful and remove all the, you know, product from the wand, I have done, you know, like panda eyes actually. You know, it's kind of smudges on me left and right, and below, bottom and top and so on. So it's, in that sense, it's terrible, but I try to, you know, really apply it carefully so it doesn't have too much, you know, product on my eyelashes. For for the last step, actually powder products, I have this one, Maybelline Matte Maker. You know, the shade is 50 Sun Beige. I have actually here a pen. I will not open it because I put, you know, smarter of me actually, I put the Kat KVD or Kat Von D in a powder, loose powder on top of it, because as I told you, I'm really impatient. Sometimes I'm like trying it out, you know, depotting and repurposing, you know, bottles left and right, or containers or packaging left and right. And what happened is this one flies everywhere. You know, once I open it, it's like a big, you know, cloud of white dust around me. Not the white dust that some people, you know, like to sniff with their noses. No, this one is more like the, you know, this one. And because this little packaging is very inconvenient, you know, it's too small. You cannot even, you know, put your brush into it. And also the top of the container is also not that, you know, big enough so that you can really spread the powder. So, you know, again, you might see it or not see it actually. So I repurposed that one, wanted to repurpose it. And this is now my goal, you know, to finish up these products, and at the end, April, May, June, so that I have nothing left or less left actually. And then I will try to continue, and then try to take, if one thing is gone, you know, put another product into it, or roll another product into this project. And as I told you, these two I think are the best candidates to go first, you know, and then the others will follow soon. So if you want to see more actually, please feel free to do so, you know, subscribe to my channel if you like to. I will also film another video, and where I actually go with the Partners in Cream. So that project, I will also introduce some projects from my shop, my stash, and so on. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.